Please make him welcome Will Krolowitz!
So I come from a very large Catholic family. I'm the youngest of 7. And people say, oh, the baby, you must have been spoiled. No, not in my family. In my family, the youngest got their ass kicked by everyone that was older. The only time I ever got hugged was when it was part of a takedown. It was brutal. But you know, over the years, large families become smaller. And one by one, I had to watch my siblings depart this earth. And as of last October, I lost my last remaining sibling. I win. And I gotta be honest with you, my 2 remaining siblings are not gonna like that joke. What, I gotta wait for them to die before I tell that joke? I can't wait. I think I'm next. I took the sleep study. They woke me up in the middle. They standing over me with the paddles. Clear? Like, what? Because we thought we were gonna lose you, buddy. Your oxygen levels drop to dangerous levels. If you don't get this machine, there's a very good chance you could have a heart attack or a stroke and die in your sleep. And I was like, die in my sleep? Oh my God, that's awesome! Who doesn't want to die in their sleep? How did you die? I don't know, I slept right through that shit. First he went to bed, then he woke up dead. He went peaceful. So you better enjoy me while you can. My heart doctor told me there's a 25% chance that I could have a heart attack in the next year. Like, oh, so there's a 75% chance that I won't have a heart attack? I can live with that. I hope. I was in the hospital with COVID too, man. I had the original COVID back in 2020. 5 days I spent in the hospital. They did a bunch of tests, MRIs, and the doctor came in when I was about to get out of the hospital and goes, you know, we happen to notice on the MRI that you have arthritis in your spine. And I was like, from the COVID? He goes, no, sometimes the parents pass it down. Did either one of your parents have arthritis? And I was like, yeah, my mom had arthritis, but she had it in her hands. But she used to hit me in my spine. That must be how she passed it down. So I went a year and a half without seeing my grandchildren. And then finally I got to see them. My youngest granddaughter, she was 2 the last time she saw me, so she completely forgot me. And she said, what's your name? I said, I'm Grampy, sweetie. She said, who's your daddy? Who's my daddy? I'm your dad's dad. Not only that, you're named after me. Your name is Willa, my name is Will. And she scowled at me and she goes, you just said your name was Grampy. Now I'm involved in a circular argument with a 3-year-old and she's fucking winning. I said, no, I'm Grampy to you, I'm Dad to your dad, and I'm Will to everybody else. She said, that doesn't sound real. I said, I'll tell you what's not real, Santa Claus, and I ran away. Come on, it's a joke, I can't run, I got arthritis in my spine. So you guys, it's been great. No interruptions with cell phones. I appreciate that. Cell phone usage in public, it's gotten out of hand. I was in the restroom at my day job. Somebody was talking on their cell phone in the next stall. That's infuriating. Finally, I had to say something. I was like, hey, if I have to sit here and listen to your dumb conversation, how in the hell am I supposed to come? My break's almost over. I'm trying to concentrate. Will you please shut the hell up? Or say something sexy. To which they replied, will you please leave the ladies' room? Come on, it's a joke. I can't jerk at work. I got arthritis in my spine. A year and a half, essential personnel. I came into work. There were 6 people in my building. I came to work so others could work from home. It was the best 18 months of my career, man. It was quiet. The bathrooms were clean, the break rooms were empty, but now they're rolling back in. And it's driving me nuts. I don't know how much more I can take. Because they haven't seen each other for a year and a half. They gotta get caught up. And he just won't shut up. Talking about personal shit. I don't want to hear your personal lady business. They came back from lunch giggling. They had just gotten waxed. Tee-hee-hee. And they complain about the temperature. It's cold. Turn up the heat. Turn down the air conditioner. You're cold because you got no hair in your vagina. God put that there for a reason. To keep you warm. That's why it's called a muff. Why should we all have to suffer because you waxed your T-la-la? For those that don't know, T-la-la is Cajun French for twat. Twat's not a bad word, it means three in French. Anybody speak French? Tur, twat, cock, sank. 5, 4, 3, sank, cock, and twat. Ooh. Pardon my French. So I have 2 grown sons. My oldest son is a pretty boy, and I know what you're thinking. He must look like his mother. He does. He thinks my other son's my favorite because he looks like me. I'm like, he's not my favorite because he looks like me. He's my favorite because he doesn't look like my ex-wife. So I traveled up here. It was great. I got on the plane. I forgot to take off my belt. And let me tell you something. If you forget to take your belt off when you go through the x-ray machine, they will feel you up in public for free. And then they told me to step aside and step to this room to the side, and the supervisor will be right with you. The supervisor comes in and he goes, "Are you the guy that went through the x-ray machine with your belt on?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry." He goes, "Well, we happen to notice that you have arthritis in your spine, and you might want to get that checked out." That's it for me. Thank you very much.